Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we do need to get out of this war. There's no doubt about that. We're 109,000 alloys in deficit right now. And, I mean, we can spend 5,000. That's fine. We're also negative on our energy credits, and that's not a very good thing either. We're going to bring this up to, like, 9,500. It's not going to fix the problem. But we're going to sell more things. It's absolutely not going to fix the problem. We'll bump this up to, like, 30. I'm pretty sure that'll be okay. We're at 32. No, we really should be back at, like, 20. Okay, how are we doing on rare crystals? We can't bump that up at all. We could sell some volatile motes and exotic gases. We could do, like, just 10 of those. Oh, I changed it. I wanted to add it. So rare crystals was at 50. There we go. And then I wanted to also sell some volatile motes. And how many of those do we want to sell? Honestly, just 10 will be enough of that. So that'll offset this somewhat. We're also going to need to get ourselves some bank here. So we're going to sell off a few minerals. And that is going to mean that we can't sell off all of our consumer goods potentially, but that's okay. We're going to sell like 10,000 food here. Or actually, it's minerals that we can't sell all of. That's fine for now. Okay, we've got ourselves a little bit of a bank. We've got this refinery station here. This should really be swapped over to a forge station, or rather a foundry station. And we'll put in alloy mega forges. Perfect. What else do we need potentially for jobs before we dive into finishing up this war? This agro world here should really have, well, we do have an energy grid on here. I'm actually going to put in a generator district. Okay. This foundry station here, it should get a Ministry of Production at some point. We could swap this over to a Ministry of Production, and can we get that yet? Yes. Okay. So we put in a Ministry of Production there, and then we put in alloy nano plants. Cool. And I'm also thinking about, at some point fairly soon, ending this series. We haven't conquered the galaxy, obviously. But with what we have right now, it's going to be quite a grind. Like, it's not impossible. This war has proven that, right? We're going to get substantial gains from this war. But we're limited extraordinarily by our influence game. And that means it's going to take a very long time to conquer all of this. Especially since they're all in a federation. So I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet, but I'm certainly thinking about it. I'm going to put in here a energy grid, as well as, well, eventually a generator district. I guess we'll go ahead and construct one. We've got quite a lot of crime here, so we should probably upgrade our precinct houses. Cool. What else do we need? Well, all that looks good for now. Okay. Our shipyards are not nearly as active as I'd like to see. The diamond is doing battle up here right now. And I think we win that. I hope we win that. The bloodstone is making its way out this way to chase down the 33rd Void Wings. That's, in fact, the primary goal of the bloodstone right now. Chase down the 33rd Void Wings. The ruby is chilling in the singularity, as it's supposed to. The bronzite could go after Hadar. That's very dangerous. Between this juggernaut and the power of that station, I don't think that's a good idea. We're going to head up to Borbagon. The Nephrite wants to attack Pash, but it's not in a position to do so. We're going to head back to Sagatha, make sure to grab that, and then head back to Ullus, and we'll just hold there for the moment. The gold is kind of almost trapped. It can't really attack Jabba. It can't really attack Hemtaris. What we're going to do is we're going to jump drive it up here, and we're going to have it chill here, along with the Starite. And we're just going to have those group up, and after that jump drive cooldown is over, we'll just attack over here. So the Starite itself, of course, needs additional reinforcements. There's not much we can do about that. We need just ludicrous amounts of alloys at this point.
Attack.
Indeed it is. So we're 92 to 72 here. Minus 18 reasons for acceptance here. And we are sending a fleet up over this direction. It'll take them a while to get there. I believe that is these guys? Yes. So it'll take them a while to get there. And this should get better on the next month tick. Okay, so we're down here. That's fine. Yes, this is all completely okay. We are winning this, I would argue. I would absolutely argue that. We may actually want to send the Bronzite up here as well. There we go. Where are they attacking? Over here? I feel like they're not actually attacking this, but okay. We're just passing through. Don't worry about it. So the silver is in Enigma's end, and of course needs to continue to reinforce. Now, it's not repairing here. It really should be entering orbit. Head on in there. The Diamond has finished taking over the Galactic Queptilium state. Well, not quite, actually. It needs Yvonne, so we'll head over there.
Fleet engaged. Give them a broadside.
Of course, before we actually put an end to this particular war, we will... I want to continue flying for a bit here. We will, of course, put in additional claims. So that's definitely something that we're going to need to do. And to that end, let's go ahead and look at our claims. So what are we actually going to want here? There's a lot that we want, and there's a lot that we can't get because of our current value. We're going to claim Jildarin for now. Jan is going to be very important to us, and of course Miram over here. So at this time, we're going to be getting quite a lot of systems, as well as several planets. So, I mean, this does mean that we're going to be more powerful than them. And remember, they declared on us, we didn't declare on them. So this is kind of their peak performance. And this is not our peak performance. So that's all something to think about. We can obviously take on this Federation at not necessarily any time, but we can obviously take on this Federation when we're ready, which is quite regularly. We're very regularly ready to take on the Federation. We would just need to rebuild a bit, wait for this truce, but that's the main thing, right? It's just going to be a cycle of wait for truce, and then I want to attack over this way, I think. It's going to be a cycle of wait for truce, make claims, attack. Wait for truce, make claims, attack. And we're just going to grind away at it, right? Like, I think that this war proves that we can win against the Federation. And I kind of feel like it's just an inevitability from here. And I'm not sure that it's worth spending the ridiculous amount of time that it will take to actually grind away at all of this. So, I mean, let me know what you think about that, but it's what I'm currently thinking about. I'm not 100% on it yet. But I feel like the game is under control at this point, and finishing it would be a good thing, but it would also be extraordinarily lengthy. Like, we're talking probably another 300 years to finish this, I think. Which is insane. But it's purely because of influence gains. I mean, if we really wanted to speed it up, there is the option, and I kind of hesitate to even bring this up, but there is the option of cheating claims just by getting an influence, just to, like, make the game flow faster. I don't love that option, but it is an option that exists. And I would be remiss not to mention it here. Like, it wouldn't be cheating for resources, right? That's not something that's going to happen. But for claims, so that we can actually take things from these guys, it wouldn't be this war. It would be something we'd have to discuss and agree on. But that might be a good way to speed this up and make it not take 300 years. Because I literally think that this is going to take many hundreds of years if we have to wait for a claim for every single one. Now, another option would be to go for subjugation and then integrate them. I don't know that that's great either, though, because 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 5. No, that's... How many members are in the Federation? We need to check that. Let's see. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 members in the Federation. So, if we were to do it subjugation, this war has been raging for how long? Does this say? It doesn't say when this was declared. Oh, there it is. So this war has been raging for about 8 years. Well, actually, yeah, about 8 years. So it takes us somewhere around, let's assume 10 years to subjugate one of these. And then it takes another 10 years for the truce to wear down. In theory, every one that we subjugate after the first will be easier and go faster. That's 100 years. They haven't announced when the new expansion that's going to be dramatically changing war, Overlord, is going to come out yet. I definitely want the series to be done before that. But I want this war done very, very soon. They're not quite ready to do a status quo settle yet, but they likely will be soon. So the diamond is here. We could go to Aldebaran. If they brought in this fleet, that would be problematic for us. And they're just chilling there. So that's probably not a great idea. We could chill here. And then, well, the ruby is here. However, that's this wormhole, right? No, we don't actually know where this wormhole goes. That is something we should probably find out. But for now, we're going to continue to press on forward. We're going to grab over here and then head back to Enigma's End. The gold, in fact, all of our fleets here, the Starite, Gold, and Bronzite, all three of them should be sufficient to take on this station. No problem. So in they go. The Heavenite, of course, is just going to go clean up some of these transport fleets, I guess. It's not super high priority, but it'll be fine. And I think the Diamond is just going to sit here, just to prevent them from coming back this way. Okay, so we have 20k alloys right now. We'll go ahead and reinforce some of those. Excellent. The Opal needs to push down this way and then head into Molbion. The Lippian Covenant just joined the League of Non-Aligned Powers. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Intellectual booty.
Ah, we got some energy weapon attack speed. Let's go for energy credits from jobs. Absolutely. We are in a lag tick right now. That will go away in a bit, but let's go ahead and take a look through here. Refinery station. This isn't very necessary, is it? I think we're going to put in a Ministry of Production for right now. Well, actually, maybe I've changed my mind on that. But we can't actually change it until the lag tick is over. Which will be eventually. I hope. Well, we'll leave it as a Ministry of Production for now. This tech world will go ahead and upgrade. Excellent. Oh, looks like we have gotten through that tick. So let's go back up to this habitat. I decided that I wanted this to be an alloy foundry instead. Okay, cool. What else do we potentially need? This agri world requires a job. We'll put in a food processing center. This is a generator world here. We're going to put in a generator district, and we're going to upgrade to energy nexus. Cool. This forge world doesn't have much that it can do, in all honesty. We might want to drop this fortress. What would we want to replace that with? A Ministry of Production, perhaps? Do it. Okay, sounds good. Now back to our ships. The Ruby is, of course, chilling. And we have taken over this station. These three are going to continue. Ah, that's a protectorate under the Rontor sect. They're part of the League, and they're a protectorate, but they're not part of the war. Interesting. Well, we're going to head to Jabbeth. And where's our army at? Yeah, they're heading into Fulaz. That'll be fine. Minus 16 reasons on the status quo piece. Sounds good. It would also be very helpful. Hang on, they're going to attack Ishtram here, it looks like. Is that correct? Sure looks like it. Okay. We're going to keep an eye on that for the moment. Now, as I was saying, it would be sure helpful if the Federation would break up, but it looks like that's not going to be happening. Are they going to attack Ishtram? I feel like they want to. Now I'm going to send this science ship down here to go explore this wormhole. I guess we can research the projects in the system at the same time. Okay. So are they attacking Ishtram? That looks like an Ishtram attack to me. Okay. So we are going to jump drive over to Ishtram. And we'll enter orbit there. Yes, extend our deal. We are actually short on energy credits for the moment. So we're going to sell off a few minerals to get what we need. There we go. And we're also going to sell some of our stockpiles of consumer goods. Just to get a little bit more on the energy credit front. Cool. So the Opal is going to continue to push up this way. No problem there. The Nephrite is really in need of reinforcement, isn't it? No, it isn't. We should go hit this right now. Okay. The Topaz is chilling up here. We have gotten this back. So currently they would get nothing. Literally nothing. So the Topaz is going to turn around and come hold this. I think they're coming to attack, potentially. We'll see. The Ruby is still holding that location, as we expect. And the Silver is still working on reinforcing a bit. All is looking good on that front. So I think I'm not going to come to any conclusion on ending this series early right now.
Seize their credits.
And we have taken over this, or... Okay, we need another location. Got it. So we need to attack over here. Okay. I'm not going to come to any conclusions on that right now. What I'm going to do, I think, is keep going for the moment until we know when Overlord is going to be coming out. I definitely want to end this series before Overlord comes out.
Our landing party is
There's no doubt about
reaching
that.
enemy shores.
So the Opal is going to continue to head over this way. The Starite is, in fact, all three of these are going to head down to Rontis. We need to clean up this territory. Wonderful. We're heading up here to take Izhagin back. They don't have very big fleets up there. The Heavenite is currently in position over here, and there's not really very much for it to do over here. I think we're going to send it over to, like, Nitris. It'll take it a while to get there unless we were to jump drive, which we may as well do. Okay. So the Diamond is, of course, chilling in Ishtram. The Bloodstone has taken back all of this territory. I would like to go to Natraxia Osaka. And yeah, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do it. The Nephrite has taken over Pash. And we're going to wait here for a bit. Cool. So, they're at -9 reasons right now. We've taken Izhagin back. We're just going to, honestly, we're just going to patrol these two locations with the Topaz. Order restored on Font of Knowledge. We are about to hit 0 on our energy credits. So that's a concern. We're going to sell 5,000 minerals. And 1,000 exotic gases. And 1,000 zero as well. That'll keep us going for a good long time. Okay. So I would like to send the Nephrite out elsewhere. We don't really have an elsewhere to send them, though. So we're going to send these 3 over to a store. That'll be perfectly fine. Overall, I'm reasonably content with our current situation if peace were to be declared. So let's go ahead and make additional claims on Yan for 87. There we go. That'll get us another system when the peace deal comes out. Bulaz is now fully occupied. So we need to look for locations that we have claimed, but not fully occupied. Okay. We have Hadar claimed. We definitely need to head down there. Overall, it looks like we primarily have all of our claims occupied. We don't have Fulaz. We need to claim Fulaz. Okay, so that's our next target to claim. And we have Hadar claimed, so we definitely head down there. Cool. How strong is the Hadar starbase? 136k. Cool. So we definitely need the Bronzite, well, all of these 3 to head down to Hadar. Down they go. The Nephrite is engaging this fleet, and are we going to win it? It depends on if they bring reinforcements in or not. If they don't bring in reinforcements, we expect to win this. So currently this seems fine. We're going to hit 100% war exhaustion very soon, and they'll be able to enforce peace. But if they do that, we just get basically everything we've claimed. We're in a lag tick for right now. And now it's over. Good. So we're attacking over here. We're going to attack Hadar. We've just got a lot that we are working on defending at the moment. They brought in reinforcements over here in Pash. I'm not surprised about this. We don't have claims over here, so this is fine. This is completely okay. We have hit 100% war exhaustion. We're going to head in over this way with the Opal Safit. This should be perfectly safe. The Ruby is continuing to chill, of course. The Bloodstone is going to head up over that direction. Wonderful. So Hadar will fall to us momentarily. There we go. We lost, I think, a scientist. Okay. The Damp Southern Horn was destroyed. Does that mean that they attacked the Singularity? Yes, and pretty extensively, I might add. The Silver Safit can come and reinforce that. What else can reinforce it? You're not in position. You're not in position. Okay. So we can reinforce this. I do expect that we end up losing this fight, I think. Unless we're able to scrounge more reinforcements from somewhere. This fleet is not really strong enough. How close are these three to... Actually, this is a gateway right here. These three can be sent. Okay. So, we grab that. We immediately turn these guys around. We hop through this gateway that we just took over, and we can reinforce here. Okay. So our reinforcements will be coming in, and the question is, will they be enough? Here they come. Where are our others at? It's taking them so long. It took them forever to get turned around. Okay, that is unfortunate. Okay, so this fleet retreats. These three are taking a million years to get here. They have arrived. Two of them, anyway. Okay, that's all three. I definitely expected these three to get here a lot faster than this. But okay. Here we are. We're probably going to lose this battle. In fact, yes, we're going to lose this battle. And it's because these three took forever to get here. Absolutely forever. So we're going to have to go back into the XT-941 Singularity once we get additional fleets ready to go. The question is, when will that happen? They're not ready to settle status quo just yet. And we would love to get the XT-941 back. We're going to send the Heavenite over to Zilbox Maw to be prepped for that. The Opal is also going to turn around. I think we might jump drive into here. Yeah, let's jump drive into here and get that dealt with. So we definitely took some losses in those fights. No doubt about it. Well, we've been saying we need to end this war, and it needs to be soon. And it will be. But it's not quite there yet. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.